Welcome to my record collection. Today I'm showing you around my vinyl collection as well as my vinyl player setup. I've been collecting vinyl for a good couple of years now, but I definitely have some favorites in my collection, so let's go through those. I store all my vinyl inside this wooden plant pot style planter. It's originally made for plants, but I figured it perfectly stores my records side by side. It's the perfect size, and you can visually see all the cover art of your favorite vinyls. It's so aesthetic. You can also browse through everything the way you would at a record shop, and this is probably my favorite part of using the setup. It's so satisfying, and it makes sure you don't leave any record forgotten. I'm currently using a Marshall Stanmore 2 speaker in the white color. I am so happy with this speaker, no complaints. It makes all music sound good, and I can hear all across my room. You can adjust the volume, adjust the bass, adjust the treble. It's Bluetooth connected, makes it so easy to connect to my turntable. On the side I have a Tamagotchi magazine that I got in Tokyo, just for a little bit pop of color. And on the side I also have a tree farm candle from White Barn, just a little bit of sensory stimulation while you browse your records and listen to your favorite music. For my turntable, I'm using the Project E1 in the white color. I've also got a orange acrylic slip mat on there just for another pop color. The turntable comes with this clear acrylic cover on top that easily slides up and down, perfect for keeping dust off everything. It's got a manual arm, and it's super easy to take it on, off, and play your records. I've picked out 10 highlights from my record collection to show you. We're gonna go through all of them. The packaging, we're gonna have a listen, see how they look. Lots of color in here. First up is Adventure by Madeon, his debut album. This was one of the very first records I got into my collection. It's one of the albums that made me fall in love with electronic music way back when, and this will always have a special place in my heart. The vinyl comes with this brown colored sleeve on the inside with the Adventure logo on it, and a small message from Madeon on the back. The vinyl itself is plain black. It has the album cover art on the middle sticker, all the track names on it, double-sided, super simple but effective. I have very fond memories of listening to this album in high school art class when this album first came out. It was one of the albums that really inspired me to listen to an electronic album from top to bottom in this specific album format instead of just randomly picking specific singles. It really made me appreciate track order and the cohesiveness that only an album can provide. Needless to say, it's still one of my favorite albums of all time, and that will probably never change. Next up we have In Color by Jamie XX, which also happens to be his first debut album. I've been eyeing this vinyl for a long time just simply because of the cover art. It's so beautiful. I love rainbows. It also happens to be a fantastic album, and when I saw this in London, I had to grab it. It also comes in a simple black vinyl with the gorgeous rainbow design on the middle, all the track names arranged there, double-sided, the usual, lovely vinyl. Like everyone else, I was aware of this album when it came out nearly 10 years ago now. You couldn't escape hearing the singles wherever you were, on a TV show, on the street, but it really took a few years after that until I gave the album another chance and listened to some of the other lesser known, less popular tracks, and quickly those became some of my favorites off this album. I love the dynamic range that this album has. It can go from something so bold and loud, like I Know There's Gonna Be Good Times, then has its quiet moments in Seesaw and Sleep Sound. This is the gorgeous Juvenile by CRI. Maybe I'm a little biased, but I think I definitely have a preference for debut albums from some of my favorite artists. If you're looking for some dreamy deep house, this album is for you. This vinyl comes with a gorgeous open out middle gatefold with some forward in both French and English from CRI himself, who resides in Montreal. I'm so in love with the color scheme for this album, all the promos, all the single art. The first disc of the vinyl comes with some more photo shoot pics, and the disc itself is this gorgeous orange color contrasted with the blue. I've never seen any other vinyl with this color. It's just stunning. The second disc comes with this groovy photo of CRI and his synths. The disc on this side is contrasted in this blue color with the orange in the middle. All the track names in the middle, super simple graphic design, love it. A few of the tracks from this album were released as singles way before the album was ever announced, and back then I already loved the singles and was so excited when CRI announced that he was making an album. Usually I'm a bit skeptical when albums contain previous material in this way, but this album really blends the previous singles into a cohesive idea for the whole body of work, and I love it as a work of art. It's wonderful, and I have so many good memories with this album. Let me introduce you to some of the most crisp graphic design you'll ever see on an album cover. This is You by Tourist. Also happens to be his debut album. The breakout single from this album was Run, but I do have to say my favorite is still the album title itself, You. I remember this vinyl being out of print for a long time, and suddenly it popped up on Discogs one day. I got so excited and was even more excited because it was a white colored vinyl. It's so crisp, just works with the graphic design. Simple, gorgeous, also happens to match my record player. I think this album is a great example, both visually and sonically, of how simple is sometimes best. A lot of this album is mainly repeated samples, simple beats that just layer up into each other. Nothing fancy, but the overall effect is so effective, and the same goes for its matching graphic design. Of course, I can't make a video like this without mentioning Good Faith by Madeon. The design of this vinyl is just, it speaks for itself. It comes with this holographic translucent sleeve that makes the album go this wonderful holographic iridescent color. So many rainbows. It looks even better in person. I would wallpaper my house with this texture. If you thought the cover art was gorgeous already, just wait till you get inside and you are hit with this Pinterest style spread of behind the scenes photos, graphic design ideas, just wonderful. If all that bling bling wasn't enough, the vinyl disc itself is also special in this wonderfully translucent, clear vinyl. I don't think I've ever aesthetically related more to a vinyl than this one. This is mainly a vinyl introduction video, but specifically for Good Faith, I would highly recommend going to take a look at the live show recordings if you never listened to this album before. It transforms the songs into a completely new world, different versions, amazing visuals, just a whole experience that is so different from just the album audio listening experience. Good Faith wasn't just about the audio, it was about the visuals, the vibe, the concept, the merch, the shows, the fans, the ARGs. Just overall 10 out of 10 album. This video was going to be longer, but maybe I'll save that for part 2 and leave you with those records this time. Hope you enjoyed this little record tour, and let me know in the comments what you'd like to see going forward on this channel. I'll catch you next time. Bye!